All right, butterflies, I have not done this one in a while. I'm feeling called to do some random confirmations. And also, I have a feeling there's a certain message that Spirit wants to get out. Don't mind me. I just ate a cookie. My mouth is mouthing, okay? Anyway, so with this, I feel like pulling some, but I do feel like there's going to be some type of message in here that Spirit wants to relay. But I am also feeling the need to relay several different miscellaneous messages at this time, okay? And I have had a couple questions. This is my Archangel, Saint Archangel Michael, or it's not even called Archangel Michael. It's called the Saint Michael pendant, but I call it my Archangel Michael pendant. It is from LoveOn. It is absolutely gorgeous. This gold-plated finish, okay? The gold chain, it looks beautiful. You can pair it with other necklaces as well if you don't want it on this big chain. And yeah, I'll have it linked below for those of you who are interested, and for those of you on YouTube, it'll be in the description. Now let's go ahead and get into the message. And the reason I say this too is because I feel Archangel Michael heavily in the energy. Okay, so we're gonna shuffle this deck and know if the cards that fell out, if they're meant to fall out, they will. And let's see. Archangel Michael, what does the collective need to hear at this time? What does the collective need to hear at this time? Okay, so this card is one of the cards that popped out. Spirit wants you to take a second look at something, okay? Now, we have the Eye of Ra here. I want to say Eye of Ra, Eye of Horus. I have to look the difference, but I'm hearing Eye of Ra and Eye of Horus. So somebody could resonate with the Eye of Ra, somebody could resonate with the Eye of Horus. Either way, Spirit wants you to take a second look at something. Can you please clarify what this is that they need to take a second look at? Okay. That's a lot of cards. That's a whole lot of cards. Okay. So, Spirit wants you to know that you are going to physically see or hear their karma. And it's not that you're trying, it's because it's orchestrated. Somebody was in some type of silent beef. The reason I did that is a snake in the grass. Silent beef and competition, okay? Creating problems with you in their head just because they want to, and it's sad. And crazy because right before that these are my confessions card that came out. So this is something that either they want to express to you, they have, or 222 on the timer, Spirit knows they won't. There was some type of silent beef here that this person had with you. This person could have bullied you because they were or am highly insecure about themselves, is what Spirit wants you to know at this time. Okay, they want you also to know that you are ascending to healthier love and relationships. Archangel Chamuel is the archangel, associated with this card. Okay, and a lot of these cards are blue here too, and whenever my throat chakra starts acting up like that, I know that there is some throat chakra healing that is taking place at this time. Spirit wants you to know whatever the situation is, you are not obligated to wait around, especially if they don't respect you. Something involves your financial inheritance, okay? Something about family and friends enabling bad behaviors. And I'm hearing this is something that you're trying to get away from, whether it's in your life or whether you are dealing with somebody where people were enabling their bad behaviors. Okay, but the good news is that you are ascending to healthier relationships, and Spirit wants you to know, like I said, you're not obligated to wait around. Somebody has silent beef with you and bullied you because they were highly insecure about themselves. And also too, it's like I'm hearing some of you are wondering, it's a situation, a person, like how they didn't see, like how do you not see that you're wrong in this? It's because they have people around them who are enabling them, making them feel like they're right. And Spirit said by the time they realized that you were speaking sense. I guess it was too late. I don't know. Y'all are throwing out a lot of cards. Okay, so Archangel Azrael may want somebody's attention. Archangel Azrael to me comes out for mediums, people who have connections with those who have passed on. He also comes as a bridge to help those if you've recently lost a loved one. My heart goes out to you, love and hugs. He also helps you to, sometimes he'll bring people to mediums or bring mediums to people to help facilitate communication. He helps those who have passed on to find the light. He also helps those who are in the physical to be able to process that grief, you know what I mean? So that could resonate for you in some way. Somebody could have something about a mother figure could have lost somebody, or someone could have lost throat chakra. Somebody could have lost a mother figure. My heart goes out to you. Okay, also, okay, so somebody, it says, I'm not sorry but I pretend like I am, for sympathy. All right, so take that how it resonates. 444 on the timer. You could be being protected from somebody who likes to pretend in your face like they're sorry, but they know that they're not because they just want your sympathy. Their karma and lesson is your wish fulfillment. So I feel like there was somebody around you who maybe didn't want to see you win. to the point to where now this is their karma to watch you in because of the fact. Yeah, okay. So we have royal DNA and ties. All right, you got royal blood, royal DNA, royal ties. And that could even be something too that spirit is wanting you to take a second look at. It's giving like tapping into past lives, things of that nature. We got, okay, spiritual and physical sterilization. And this card may seem a bit harsh, but when I get this card, it's usually for somebody who has done something of a very heinous nature, usually a very heinous sexual nature. So that being said, somebody who was hearing wreaking havoc, somebody who was just being a menace, spirit could be handling that, okay? Especially if somebody was going around assaulting people. Somebody could be experiencing homelessness, transience, or couch surfing, all right? And like I said, you know, this is not me 555 on timer. Just had to say that. This is not me making fun or anything of that nature. This is just me speaking out what spirit, the messages that spirit is giving. Yeah, somebody can't face you yet, so they watch you from a distance. It's giving Page of Swords energy. Curious about what you got going on, but too scary to come say it to your face or ask you. I'm not even joking. I'm telling you, spiritual purgatory is real. The stuff that these people are going through because of what they try to do to you and what they try to do to others, because usually 9 times out of 10 too, when it comes to these type of people I'm picking up on, they seldom do it to one person, okay? It's usually a trail. Yeah, spirit is motherfucking tired, okay? Tired. They're like, all right, you want to play spiritual purgatory? Boom. All right. Yeah, all right. So once again, we have this Anki. I said Anki. Ankh that came out. So the key of life. So this is giving me the energy one more. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. So for some of you, this is talking about a child being the union. So I feel like this card is in specific. Someone could have a boy and a girl too. It's giving pink and blue. Whether this is children in the physical or spiritual babies, spirit babies. Someone wants you to know, or spirit wants you to know, your child is the union, and your union is heavily protected and extremely sacred. It's giving me the energy you could be somebody who is either trying to conceive or somebody who is pregnant. Congratulations. Know that your womb is being protected, your child is being protected, your pregnancy is being protected. You could be seeing 404 a lot. Your life is being protected at this time. And this could also be for some of you. With this brown and blue, is definitely giving me the energy of you could have ties to Egypt. That's what it's giving me, okay? Yeah, somebody was in your energy being a hothead and spirit handled that. Or maybe you handled that, or both, okay? Yeah, spirit's like, Ninja, do you know that we can see you? Or you could have even said this to somebody. Somebody doing something thinking that they were slick when you saw them the whole entire time. Working, cloaking. Okay, so somebody could have definitely been trying to cloak in your energy. Also, too, I wasn't going to say it, but now that this came out, it's giving the energy to me of somebody trying to do an attempted destiny swap. Maybe even multiple times. And spirit's like, do you know that we see you? And that could be a big part of the reason why this person is going through homelessness, transience, couch surfing, spiritual purgatory, physical, spiritual sterilization, okay? Something about involving your spiritual inheritance, but it fell out in reverse. So I feel like at this point, these people know they should have got the clue in the beginning, but they know now that they can't touch your spiritual inheritance. And that could be another thing of this. Like I said, that goes hand in hand with the destiny swap. And it's giving me the energy too, like somebody on a spiritual sense trying to prey on people who maybe didn't fully know their purpose so they could take it from them. That's no more. They can't do that. They can't siphon. They can't do even like the little meek and mild spells that they try and do, the glamour spells, the freezer spells, the sour jars, blah blah blah. It's not working anymore. Okay, all right, let's see if there's any other messages before we end this. Okay, all right. Yeah, what goes around do be coming back around. 444 and then wrap around. Okay. So yeah, somebody, I knew it was gonna pop out. I knew it. That's why I said it in the beginning. Archangel Michael protects you. 444, a big dog in the room. Okay. I did notice like a little energy. I always notice it by my ears. I was about to say foaminess. What? Foaminess. I resonate for somebody, but what is it? It's like looks all weird by my ears. That's how I know the energy's in here. But Archangel Michael heavily protects you, okay? You are heavily protected from some type of love, magic, voodoo binding. And I know all voodoo is not bad. Let me just say that. But the type of nature of stuff that they were doing, it was reckless and spiritually unaware, and they're being dealt with. All right? Love y'all.